It's official, God of War launches on Friday, April 20th on the PS4. We got the announcement alongside an awesome new story trailer and special editions for the game and way more interesting things that I want to touch on. So let's unpack all the news in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated and let's go. So yes, you could say that the game is delayed from early 2018 to 1 month later, April 20th, 2018. They probably needed more time, and looking at the other games that are releasing, it also makes sense to move God of War. At the end of March we got other PS4 exclusives like Yakuza 6 and Ni no Kuni 2, but EA is also launching A Way Out, and Far Cry 5 is coming out at the end of March as well. And Sony also has a marketing deal with Far Cry 5 to promote the game, so there will be a ton of things already happening for the PS4. So moving a reboot of God of War that could be the start of a new trilogy depending on the success to a less crazy time period makes a ton of sense. And of course I can't wait to play God of War, I want to play it right now, but the delay also means that I can now focus on Far Cry 5 content at the end of March and then go full on to God of War when it launches in April. Of course, this does not mean that I will stop covering the games I love right now and love covering as well, but yes, I will be covering God of War a ton when it releases, and it's great that that is in a less crowded time. You see the new trailer playing here already. I put a link in the description so you can see it for yourself if you want. It includes new enemies we haven't seen before, a very big boss, and of course more details on the story. What is going on? You already see the struggle between Atreus, the son of Kratos, and Kratos. So really interesting stuff. With the game being 25 to 45 hours, I don't think this trailer spoils too much, because that's simply not really possible. And of course, a story trailer has to explain what's going on. So totally check it out after you watch this video. Let's first get into the additions that were announced for this game. So funny is that Amazon US already put up a collector's edition with the April 20th release date. So I already recorded the audio for a video about that leak, but I waited a little bit till the official announcement and now here it is. So let's take a look at these editions. We got the Collector's Edition and the Stonemason Edition, and they are slightly different. Worth noting is that the Stonemason Edition is exclusive to the US and Canada. The Collector's Edition will be available everywhere. The Stonemason Edition includes some extra physical items like the Stonemason ring, Mimir's hat, talking keychain, and a 2-inch horse and troll carvings. In the Stonemason Edition you also get the exclusive Defender of the Chosen shield skin for in the game. So that is exclusive to the Stonemason Edition. It's $20 more expensive than the Collector's Edition, but this is what you get in both of the versions. You got the full game, a 9-inch Kratos and Atreus statue by Gentle Giant, a limited steelbook case, a 2-inch Huldra Brothers carving, an exclusive lithograph, and also a clove map. The digital content includes the Dead Vows armor set, Exile's Guardian shield skin, a God of War comic, number 0 by Dark Horse Comics, a God of War mini art book, again by Dark Horse Comics, and a dynamic team, not by Dark Horse Comics. I'm really curious to of course learn more about the armor sets you get and also the weapon skin. The skins for the shield sound more like a cosmetic thing, like something that does not impact the gameplay, but maybe the Dead Vows armor set does. For Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, you could also get armor if you bought the Deluxe Edition or the Collector's Edition, etc. There were also pre-order bonuses for that, and they did impact the gameplay. But they were only good early on in the game and not later on in the game. It might be the case for God of War as well. If you are more a digital person like me, then you would buy the Digital Deluxe Edition, including the full game, a God of War comic, a God of War mini art book, and also the Dead Vows armor set, the Exile's Guardian shield skin, and a dynamic team. If you pre-order this edition and live in the US and Canada, then you also get this pin as well. So if you followed my previous God of War videos, then you know that I really try to understand how the systems in this game work, like the upgrade system, the crafting system we know is in the game that lets you craft armor, and that is why the pre-order bonuses are super interesting. So if you pre-order at a supporting retailer or already pre-ordered the game, retailers like GameStop, EB Games, and probably the PlayStation Store as well. I'm not sure on that one. Of course, check with the retailer you want to buy the game if they are participating. Anyway, if you pre-order, you get these 3 legendary shield skins. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other pre-order bonus that is exclusive to GameStop and EB Games. You will receive the Luck of Ages, and that is an XP boost that grants you 10 plus luck and 1 enhancement slot. And yes, as a stats freak, this of course has me super excited because we don't really know what these stats mean. Now it's noted that luck means that you get increased XP gains, increased hack silver gain, and hack silver is a crafting material you can find in the world that you need to craft gear in the game, and the Luck of Ages also does increase the ability to trigger perks, so probably that you get perks faster, I would imagine. So basically it speeds up your process, and for a PS4 exclusive game, for a God of War game, that is pretty interesting to say the least. Again, a ton of stuff and mostly for the US and Canada, but now we can count down the days till April 20th. Finally, God of War has a release date. Normally Sony also does a sort of press event a month or 2 before the release date, so then a lot of people can play and also record gameplay, and that way we can learn way more about the systems of the game. Yes, of course I'm going to send an email to my Sony contact. Anyway, what editions are you going to pre-order? And yes, of course, there's also a regular game where you just get the game. Let me know in the comments down below. Check out my video on a ton of info we learned from the Game Informer cover story, including news on the combat, the upgrade system, etc. Like this video to support the channel. I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.